Peppa Pig tales. Boing, boing, boing.
Emily Elephant is bouncing on a space hopper.
Why are you bouncing in the sandpit, Emily? It's my New Year's resolution. What is that? It's a challenge you have to do for the whole year. Mine's bouncing. Boing, boing. I want a New Year resolution too.
Peppa and her friends are going to make their own New Year's resolutions.
I'm going to score a gazillion goals. 1, 2.
I'm going to talk in gobbledygook. Bingly bangly bibbly bobbly wibbly wobbly. I'm going to be a tiger. Roar! 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 I think my New Year's resolution will be to jump in muddy puddles. I just have to find some first.
6, 1, 9, 4.
Danny Dog is muddling his numbers and getting very tired.
Boing, 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 boing! Roar!
Candy Cat's roars have given Emily Elephant a fright. Emily Elephant has lost her space hopper.
Where are you, muddy puddles?
Peppa can't find any muddy puddles.
Oh. Can you see any muddy puddles, Suzy? No, I can't. I mean, muddly, muddly, puddly, puddly. Rah!
Everyone is finding their New Year's resolutions quite hard.
What are you all doing? We're doing our New Year's reservations. 11 to 12.
Mine is jumping in muddy puddles, but I can't find any.
Ho, ho, ho! New Year's resolutions aren't about doing these sorts of challenges.
Aren't they?
No, they're about choosing nice things to do in the next year. Things like helping with the washing up.
Or tidying your room.
Oh!
Phew! That sounds much easier than scoring a gazillion goals. Speak for yourself. 101.
Peppa Pig tales.
Peppa is having lots of fun playing in the snow with her friends.
That's cold.
But every game they play seems to cover them in cold snow.
Hello, Daddy.
Peppa, you're covered in snow. I think it's time to come inside and warm up, or you'll turn into a snow monster.
Snow monsters don't exist, Daddy. Can we play for 5 more minutes? Please?
Oh, all right then. 5 more minutes.
Yay!
Oh dear.
Peppa and her friends play lots of games in the snow. They aren't worried about turning into snow monsters at all.
Let's play snowballs! Yay! You'll never get me, Peppa! What was that noise?
It sounded like...
Has anybody seen my glasses?
A
snow monster! Quick, let's hide.
The snow monster has found them.
Peppa, it's me!
Oh, that's not a snow monster.
It's Daddy Pig!
I told you there was no such thing as snow monsters. Come on, Daddy. We'll make you warm again and melt all this snow.
And look for my glasses on the way.
Oh! Your glasses! Hooray!
Thank you, Suzy.
Daddy Pig is very glad to be back home in the warm. He's not a snow monster anymore. Everyone is warming up inside with hot chocolate.
Even snow monsters like hot chocolate.
Peppa Pig Tales.
Snap!
Oh.
Peppa is playing games with her friends.
I love playing Snap. I keep winning.
I don't like Snap.
Peppa would quite like to win a game.
Snap! I know. Let's play Snakes and Ladders instead.
Woohoo! Snakes and ladders.
But I was winning. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to win. 2 places. Now I get to go up a ladder. I'm right near the finish line.
Now it's your turn, Rebecca.
Oh dear, Rebecca isn't going to win if she goes down the snake.
I know. Let's play Marble Run.
I love Marble Run. Marble Run!
But I was going to win.
Yay! My pink marble is winning. I know. Let's play Pack the Parrot.
Ooh. I love Pack the Parrot.
But my marble is winning. It's going to pop up. I can't look.
I know. Let's play Snap again. Snap!
Snakes and ladders.
Peppa and her friends like swapping games. In fact, they like swapping games so much, they've forgotten who is winning.
But who won, Peppa? I think we all won.
Oh, my word. I think it might be time for a new game called Tidying Up.
Peppa Pig Tales. Ooh. That feels so squishy.
Peppa and her playgroup are playing lots of games today.
It feels like jelly.
Correct.
Aha! Feels like a banana.
Correct again.
Oh! Tastes like banana too.
You go, Pedro. But I don't want to touch something smushy.
It'll be okay. Our smushy things were delicious.
Oh, it's cold and made of metal. Is it a key?
It is. Well done, Pedro.
Hooray!
It's a key to a special mystery box. You need to find 2 more to unlock the prize.
Ooh!
How do we find more, Madam Gazelle?
In our next game, of course. These are piñatas. You have to find the exciting surprises inside.
How do we do that?
You break them open with these soft foam bats.
Hooray!
It's full of snow.
Mine too. Oh. Hooray!
I did it! The second key!
Only 1 more to go.
I love Pass a Parcel. Me too.
Me too. Oh. Oh, I thought I won.
This is a very long song. What is it? Oh, the music stopped.
Hooray!
Now Peppa and her friends have found all 3 keys, it's time to find out their prize.
Wow! Christmas biscuits! Yum!
You did it, Peppa.
You all did it together, Pedro.
Hooray!
Peppa Pig tails. Splash, splash. Dinosaur!
Today, Peppa and George are helping to make Christmas lunch. They are giving the vegetables a bath.
Quack, quack. Yes! They need bath toys. There you go, vegetables.
That's not quite what I meant when I said wash the vegetables.
I finished cooking the potatoes. Why don't you and George mash them?
Yes, yes. Potatoes!
Not with your hands, with these.
Okay, Daddy.
Now, what's next, Mummy Pig?
Done.
That was quick. Ho, ho, ho! You've made an igloo out of potato. What fun!
You can help me ice the cake now.
Yes, please.
With a few bits of green icing and some splodges of white icing, it looks like mistletoe.
Mistletoe! Hooray! Our turn, our turn.
Here you go, Peppa. You do the leaves, and George, you do the...
Ooh. Like this?
Well, not quite, but this is much more fun than mistletoe.
It looks like a snowman.
Snowman!
Granny and Grandpa Pig are arriving for Christmas lunch.
Happy Christmas, Oh my.
Peppa and George's Christmas lunch looks messier than Grandma Pig expected.
Peppa and George have been helping us make the Christmas lunch.
It's not how we'd normally do it.
No, but it's much more fun.
Peppa and her family enjoy a lovely Christmas lunch together. It's It's filled with lots of laughter. And some fun new traditions too.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas!
Phew.
Is it Halloween again?
I'm going to be a wizard. I'm going to be a tree. Squeak!
I'm going to be a wizard tree.
No, children. Pumpkins aren't only used to celebrate Halloween. They're also used to celebrate a special holiday in America called Thanksgiving.
Can I still be a wizard tree for Thanksgiving?
I don't see why not. Something else people do on Thanksgiving is make a cornucopia.
Cornucopia what? That sounds silly.
Cornucopia? It's a horn-shaped basket that holds fruits and vegetables that grow in the autumn. We're going to make one of our own.
Thank you.
Fresh fruits and vegetables are certainly things I'm grateful for. One story even says cornucopias can magically refill themselves.
Ooh, can this refill itself?
Sadly not.
The playgroup is making their own Thanksgiving cornucopia by collecting things that they're thankful for.
I'm thankful for acorns and pumpkins.
I'm going to add this chocolate bar from my lunchbox. I love chocolate bars. Oh, maybe just one bite. Ooh, the wrapper is the best part anyway. That was close.
You've all made a beautiful cornucopia.
It's home time, and Peppa is showing Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig what she learned today.
This is a cornucopia. It's part of Thanksgiving and helps remind us to be thankful for all the yummy food we get to eat.
Lovely indeed. Oh, but your cornucopia is reminding my tummy how hungry it is.
Don't worry, this is why it's very important to stop, look, listen, and always wait for the green man before crossing the road.
The Green Man!
Remember what we learned, children?
Stop, look, and listen. All clear, no cars.
Let's go. It's safe to cross now. Peppa and her playgroup are learning about road safety today.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Peppa. Peppa's playgroup.
Hello, Daddy Pig.
Oh, green light. Well, see you later, Peppa.
Thank you for helping us, Police Officer Panda.
All in a day's work. Peppa is helping Police Officer Panda make sure everyone follows road safety rules.
No. Emily, you need to stay on your side of the road. Sorry, Peppa. My wheel is stuck. We'll come help you. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. We're keeping the road safe for cars and people.
Pedro hasn't noticed that Green Man has turned to red.
Pedro, the red man means don't walk.
Thanks, Peppa.
All in a day's work. Wait a minute. Freddy is dressed as a robber.
We have to catch the robber.
Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo.
Oh, the red light means stop.
There he goes.
Now we've got him. Freddy, are you dressed as a robber because you are a robber?
No, I just like stripes.
Oh, so you're not a robber?
Nope.
Oh, well, you can go then, but not so fast.
Okay, bye, Peppa. Ooh!
Great work, Officer Pepper. Everyone is remembering to stop, look, and listen, and only walk when they see...
The Green Man!
That means we can go. All in a day's work, Officer Panda.
Peppa loves keeping everyone safe, and everyone loves feeling safe. It's bonfire night, and Peppa is very excited. She thinks bonfires are lovely to look at.
Wow!
Hi, Peppa. You're just in time.
The fireworks will begin in 5,
4,
3, 2, 1.
The fireworks are going so high. Whoa!
Peppa thinks fireworks are very noisy.
The fireworks are really loud, Grandpa.
Oh dear.
Why don't we go further back? They'll be quieter if they're far away.
We're going to the back, where the fireworks won't be so loud.
Good idea. We'll come too.
Excuse me, please.
Us again.
Running back through.
Is that better, Peppa?
Yes. Thank you, Danny.
Great. Now we all can enjoy how nice the fireworks look.
There's so many colours. Red and blue.
And green. Oh, and yellow.
Peppa is having lots of fun watching the fireworks.
And now it's time for the big fireworks. Hold on to your hats, everyone.
Bigger? Does that mean louder?
Oh my. What should we do?
We can't go any further back. We'll have to go home.
But I want to see the fireworks. I just don't want to hear them.
I know.
Ah.
Sometimes my granddad's garage is really loud too. So I use these.
Headphones?
Yes.
Ooh.
They cover your ears and make loud sounds more quiet. Do you want to try them?
Wow! That's much better! Thank you, Danny!
No need to shout, Peppa.
We can't hear the fireworks.
Snow day! Let's go!
Peppa is very excited to play in the snow today.
Yay! Let's go!
But Candy doesn't look very happy.
Meow! Ooh, it's so cold! Snow is always cold. That's part of the fun. I didn't think it'd be this cold. Can we play inside in the warm? Oh, but I want to play in the snow.
Peppa and Candy don't know what to do.
I know! Why don't we do one snow game and one inside game? And we see which is best.
OK, that sounds like a good idea.
Peppa and Candy are making a snowman. It's very tall.
That was fun.
Just need a nice woolly hat.
Whoa! Meow! I think we should go inside and get warm now.
Peppa and Candy have made a pillow fort. It is very cosy and warm.
There, all finished.
It's perfect. This was a fun idea.
Phew! It's very warm in here.
Why don't we try something in the snow to cool down?
Peppa and Candy spend the day playing lots of different games. They go sledding outside.
Whee!
They drink delicious hot chocolate and make lovely snow angels. They even race around indoors. And outdoors. But they can't agree what is best.
We've tried everything.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, Candy. Why the sad faces?
We can't find something to do that is fun in the warm and in the cold.
That is difficult. Oh, how about some delicious fruity snow cones? They're made of nice cold snow and perfect to be enjoyed in the warm inside.
Thank you, Miss Rabbit.
Wow, thank you.
Peppa and Candy both agree that this is best.
Peppa Pig Tales.
Peppa and Rebecca Rabbit are making a pillow fort today.
Careful, don't fall on the fort.
Almost got it. Whoa.
Squeak.
We did it. Now we need to decorate the inside. Something else is missing.
Oh, something to eat.
Mommy!
What a beautiful pillow fort.
Can we have something to eat, please?
Of course. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Let's pretend the pillow fort is really big inside. Wow!
Catch, Peppa. Let's pretend the floor is really bouncy, like a trampoline. Squeak! It's so bouncy.
Oh no! The ball bounced over there.
Let's bounce after it.
This floor is green, so let's pretend it's squelchy.
Ew! But the ball isn't here. Maybe over there. This room is blue, so let's pretend it's cold.
There's the ball.
Hooray! Let's get out of here.
Which way did we come in?
Peppa, where are you?
We're lost in the pillow fort.
I'll come get you.
No, Mummy. The fort isn't built for grown-ups.
Oh, I can fit through anything.
Mummy Pig is stuck.
Oh.
Mummy, your wiggles are breaking the fork.
Sorry.
You.
Ooh.
All that pretending has made me even more hungry.
Good thing I brought you some food. Now, we just need to find it under these pillows.
Peppa Pig Tales.
Today is Sports Day at Peppa's Playgroup. There is a pink team and a blue team. They're trying to win gold medals.
I'm going to win. Whoops.
Rebecca Rabbit is finding the sack race quite difficult.
Yay! Hooray!
Emily Elephant on the pink team has won the sack race.
Hooray! You're so fast.
Squeak! Oh no! I lost.
You did your best.
And we can still win.
Now it is time for the egg and spoon race.
Faster, Peppa! Squeak!
But Peppa is finding it difficult to run fast and balance her egg.
Slower, Peppa! Don't drop the egg!
Okay.
Slow down, Danny.
But don't go too slow. Slower! Faster! Slower! No, faster!
Phew. Squeak!
No!
Phew! We did it! We won the race!
It's a draw between the two teams. The next game is ring toss. Whichever team hooks the most rings onto the wooden stick will win Sports Day.
That's 1 point for each team. Another point for each team. It's still a draw. Rebecca and Freddie, it's your turn.
But if I miss, we'll lose.
Don't worry about winning. Just do your best.
And have lots of fun.
Yay! We lost. Squeak!
But we had a lot of fun anyway.
You're right, Peppa.
Well done, pink team. You get gold medals.
Whoa.
And the blue team did really well too. So they get silver medals.
Whoa!
The pink team and the blue team love Sports Day. Everyone loves Sports Day.
Peppa Pig Tales.
Whoops.
Peppa and her friends are going to watch the football match today.
Oh dear, the cake is squashed.
Oh no! My trophy cake.
I'm very sorry, Mummy Pig.
It's okay. We'll just have to make a new one.
But there's only 10 minutes until the match starts.
Well, we'd better get a wriggle on then. To the supermarket!
All right. Who wants to play football?
Yes! Yay! we've not got much time, so we're going to have to split up. Peppa, you and I will find the sponge cakes.
Hooray!
Granny Pig, you and Mandy Mouse find the icing. And Daddy Pig, you and George are in charge of sprinkles.
Sprinkles!
Let's go.
Let's go! Aim for the top corner.
There, in the top corner.
Put it in the back of the net.
Well done. Pop it in the basket.
Hooray!
I can save 3 shots at once. Ha! Ah! Ew.
We'll need 3 sponge cakes, Peppa.
Whoa! Phew!
Well done, team. We've got all the ingredients. Now let's get back home and make this cake.
Everyone is very busy making the new cake.
How many goals is that? 100 or 101?
We made a new cake!
And just in time. The game's about to start.
Peppa Pig Tales!
Peppa and her family are taking baby Alexander on the Ferris wheel, but he isn't very happy.
What's that smell? Yeah!
It's baby Alexander. He needs a nappy change.
But we're at the front of the queue for the Ferris wheel!
Ooh! Hold your noses, everyone.
Moo! This Ferris wheel smells terrible.
Sorry, Peppa, but it's our job to look after baby Alexander.
If we help now, we can play later.
Yes! Baby Alexander needs our help.
That's the spirit. Now let's go and look for a nappy changing station.
Oh, that's better.
Not here.
Oh!
Not here. Definitely not here. Ooh, here.
Well done, Peppa. We found the nappy changing station.
First, we have to take off the dirty nappy and put it in the bin. Where is the bin?
Ooh. Here it is, Daddy.
Oh. Now we must wash our hands. Add a dab of cream. Whoa!
Ooh.
Whoops! Sorry, Peppa. Now, finally, a clean nappy.
Can I do this bit, Daddy?
Of course, Peppa. There. All better.
That was so fun. I've never changed a nappy before.
You did very well, Peppa.
But do you know what's even more fun than changing a nappy?
The Ferris wheel!
Pedro Pony, Candy Cat, Mandy Mouse, Gerald Giraffe and Danny Dog are playing football.
Look, Mummy, my friends are playing football.
Hello, Peppa. Do you want to play with us?
Yes, please.
Whoever scores the best goal wins the trophy.
Ooh.
Peppa loves shiny trophies.
Do you want to join our team, Peppa?
No, thank you. I will play on my own.
I don't think you should play on your own, Peppa.
But then I can win the trophy all for myself.
Peppa is going to play all on her own, against everyone else.
Oh dear.
Good try, Peppa. Have another go.
Maybe I need to kick it harder.
Almost.
Here you go, Peppa.
Maybe if I use my other foot. Whoa! Oof.
You have to score with the ball, not your shoe. Squeak!
This is too hard.
Why don't you have a go in goal?
Good idea, Mummy. I'll be a great goalie. Whoa!
Whoa! Goal!
Mummy, why can they score a goal but I can't?
Because, Peppa, football is all about teamwork. And you can't work as a team if you don't have a team in the first place.
Can I join your team, please?
Of course you can. We've got a spare shirt just for you. Ruff, ruff.
Hooray! But who will play in goal?
I will. Just you try and get past me.
You scored the goal, Pedro, so you get the trophy.
But we all scored the goal together, Peppa. As a team.
That's right. You all win the trophy.
Woohoo! Yay! I love flying in aeroplanes.
But not everyone loves flying in aeroplanes.
Ooh!
Oh, hello, Madam Gazelle. George and I love flying. Do you love it too?
Actually, I have never been on an aeroplane before, and I am scared. Huh? Oh!
Oh, I know what to do. Miss Rabbit, please can you make the plane go really, really high?
I don't see why not.
It's really fun when the plane goes high, Madam Gazelle. Look, we're nearly in space.
Too high! Too high!
Oh. Can we go lower instead, Miss Rabbit?
Certainly.
Too low! Far too low!
Let's do a loop-de-loop. I don't think that worked either, George. Look, Madam Gazelle.
Oh.
That cloud is shaped like a bird. Do you see?
Yes, I see. And that one is shaped like a relaxing desert island.
Dinosaur!
Oh, it's no good. I will just close my eyes and wait for this to be over.
Oh dear.
Hello, would you two like an activity book? They're lots of fun.
Ooh. Oh, yes, please. Would you like to do some colouring in with us, Madam Gazelle?
Well, I suppose that might keep my mind off things.
And so Peppa, George and Madam Gazelle did some relaxing colouring for the rest of the flight.
Look at these. The line work, the attention to detail. Incredible. A-star plus.
Hooray! We've landed.
Whee!
Already? But I was having fun. That wasn't scary at all.
I told you, flying is really fun.
Thank you for helping me, Peppa and George. Now I cannot wait to fly home.
Handball! That's against the rules.
Oops.
Why are you blowing a whistle, Miss Rabbit? And what do those cards mean?
I'm the referee. I blow the whistle to get attention. If someone makes a mistake, I give them a yellow card. And if someone's being a bit silly, I give them a red card.
Ooh, can I be the referee?
Of course.
Now Peppa is the referee.
Ha-ha! What's wrong, Peppa?
You kicked the ball too fast. Mandy missed it.
But that's not against the rules.
I'm the referee now, Daddy, so I say it is.
Oh, dear.
Peppa likes being the referee and she really likes blowing the whistle.
Your shoelace is undone. You're not smiling.
Oh.
You nearly kicked that lovely flower.
Peppa is finding all sorts of reasons to blow the whistle.
Oh.
You're running too fast. You're swinging too high.
Oh.
Your ice cream is too melty.
Watch out! Oof!
Can we have a go now? I want a kick.
Daddy Pig and Miss Rabbit are not following the rules.
Referee!
This duck is too sweet.
Referee Peppa!
Peppa is having so much fun, she's forgotten all about the football match.
Oops.
Ow!
Daddy, that's not how you play football. You're being a bit silly. I'm going to have to give you a red card.
Sorry, Peppa. I suppose we got a bit carried away.
It is tea time, and Mummy Pig has a surprise for everyone.
Today is a day for pancakes.
Pancakes? Delicious.
I love pancakes.
Everyone loves pancakes.
I'm the expert at flipping the pancakes over. Leave that to me.
Are you sure, Daddy Pig? Last time you got a bit grumpy when you dropped the pancake on the floor.
I did not get grumpy. There was a problem with the frying pan.
Mummy, can we help make the pancakes, please?
Yes, you can help me make the batter. First, I put some flour in the bowl.
Ooh.
Now I add an egg. Now the milk. And I give it all a stir.
Mummy, can I stir?
Yes, of course, Peppa.
Peppa loves stirring. George wants to stir as well.
No, George, like this.
OK, that's enough stirring. You two sit at the table while I cook the pancakes.
Mummy Pig is going to flip the pancake over.
Hooray!
You could flip it higher, Mummy Pig.
You can show us how when you flip your own pancake, Daddy Pig.
This first pancake is for George. Mummy Pig pours a little syrup on George's pancake. Delicious. This pancake is for Peppa.
Hooray!
You could flip it higher, Mummy Pig.
You will get a chance to show me when you flip your own pancake, Daddy Pig.
Syrup, please. Delicious.
This pancake is for Mummy Pig.
Hooray!
You still aren't flipping them high enough, Mummy Pig.
The next pancake is yours, Daddy Pig. So now you can show us how it should be done. Delicious.
Is everyone watching? The secret of making a good pancake is to flip it high into the air. A 1, 2, 3, whoopla!
Silly Daddy.
Oh, maybe that was just a bit too high.
Oh, what a shame. That was the last pancake.
It should be a simple matter to get it down.
Oh dear, Daddy Pig cannot reach his pancake.
Don't worry, Daddy Pig. I think I know a way to get it down. Let's go upstairs, children. This way.
What is Mummy Pig planning to do?
On the count of 3, we all have to start jumping up and down. 1, 2, 3, jump!
What are they doing?
It worked. Now Daddy Pig has his pancake.
Daddy has a pancake on his head.
Syrup on your pancake, Daddy Pig?
Yes, please. 1, 2, 3, whoopla! Delicious.
Silly Daddy.
Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig are going out for the evening. Granny Pig and Grandpa Pig are going to babysit.
Granny Pig! Grandpa Pig! Donkey Egg! Papa Egg!
Hello, my little ones.
Hello!
Peppa, George, into your beds, quick.
Good night, my little piggies.
Good night, sleep tight.
Good night, Mummy. Good night, Daddy.
What little darlings.
Now go to sleep quickly.
Yes, Mummy.
So well behaved.
Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig are leaving for their evening out.
Peppa and George are so good. They just fell asleep when Mummy Pig told them to.
This babysitting is easy.
George? George, are you awake?
Shh.
What strange noises?
I wonder if we should check upstairs.
Peppa! George, are you awake? Well, I never. Fast asleep.
So, it wasn't Peppa and George making all that noise.
I can't hear anything.
I think they really have fallen asleep. Let's watch some television.
Gardening. Today we are talking about roses.
Oh, I love gardening programs.
The Giftsgate is a particularly thorny rose. To prune it, start by lopping off the head and then snip away the budding shoots.
Granny Pig,
Peppa? George? You should be in bed asleep.
George and I aren't sleepy at all. Can we watch TV with you?
Well, I suppose watching a little TV might make you sleepy.
Hooray!
Icelandic roses are a rare treat for the discerning horticulturalist, but they are prone to lobbing in temperate habitats.
This programme is very boring. Grandpa Pig, can you play that game where you throw us up and catch us?
OK, but just one turn each. Whee! Oh, you seem heavier than before. Now it's George's turn. Whee!
My turn.
Whee!
Higher, higher.
Maybe Grandpa Pig is a bit tired.
I know. Granny Pig, let's play catch. You're it. Catch us if you can. Can't catch me.
I'm going to catch you.
Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig are back home.
I hope our little piggies are asleep.
Hello? Anyone here? The little piggies are asleep, and so are the big piggies.
This is Madame Gazelle, the ballet teacher.
Aho, you must be young Peppa. I am Madame Gazelle.
Hello, Madame.
Oh, so sweet. Welcome to your first lesson of the ballet.
I'll pick you up later.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy yourself.
Here are Peppa's friends, Candy Cat, Suzy Sheep, Danny Dog, Rebecca Rabbit and Pedro Pony.
Children, today we have a new pupil, Peppa Pig. Now, Peppa, run and join your friends.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Peppa.
Children, we begin with demi-plie. Demi-plie. Now, a little jump. Petit jeté. With grace and beauty. Petit jeté. Grace and beauty. Petit jeté. Grace and beauty.
The ballet lesson is a lot of fun.
Raise your arms. Imagine that you are beautiful swans. And what noise do you think a swan might make?
Meow.
Nay. Oh,
Grace and beauty.
Peppa loves dancing. Everyone loves dancing.
Mummy, we all danced as swans.
Peppa did very well.
I had to dance beautifully and gracefully.
That's lovely.
Can I show you how I did it?
Let's get home first. Then you can show Daddy Pig and George and me.
Bye-bye.
Peppa and Mummy Pig are home.
Daddy George, I'm going to show you how to do ballet.
Is it difficult?
It was easy for me, but you, George and Mummy will find it very hard. First, we need music. Good. Now, George, Daddy and Mummy, you must copy what I do. Madame Gazelle used funny words, but really, it's just bending your knees and jumping.
Ah, the petit jeté.
Daddy, you know the funny words.
Mummy Pig and I used to be quite good at ballet.
Do be careful, Daddy Pig.
Our favourite was the pas de deux. Hoopla! That wasn't quite how I remembered it.
Silly Daddy Pig.
Maybe we should leave the ballet to Peppa.
Yes, I am the best at it. I am a beautiful swan. I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig. Thunderstorm!
It is a lovely sunny day. Peppa and George are having a picnic.
Here's some orange juice for you, Teddy. What do you say? Thank you very much, Peppa. You're very welcome, Teddy. Here's some orange juice for you, Mr. Dinosaur. And what do you say? Grrr. You're very welcome, Mr. Dinosaur. Would Teddy or Mr. Dinosaur like a cookie? We're not very hungry, so Peppa and George can eat all the cookies. Thank you, Teddy.
What was that strange noise?
Peppa! George! Quick! Come inside the house!
Mummy, there was a loud bang sound.
It's thunder, Peppa. It means there will be a thunderstorm with lots of rain. Quick, into the house before the rain starts.
No need to panic. The rain is still a long way off.
The sky is getting darker and darker. There is going to be a thunderstorm.
Peppa, George, did you bring all your toys in from the garden?
Dinosaur.
Good. Mr. Dinosaur is safe.
Teddy! I left Teddy in the garden. He'll get wet.
Don't worry, Peppa. Daddy Pig will rescue Teddy.
You'd better hurry, Daddy Pig. It's just about to rain.
I know all about thunderstorms. It won't rain for ages. As I thought, plenty of time before it rains.
Poor Teddy. He's soaking wet.
Yes, poor Teddy. Let's get him dry.
Poor Teddy.
There you are, Teddy. All dry.
Achoo! What about poor Daddy? I'm soaking wet too.
Oh, sorry, Daddy Pig. Let's get you dry. There you are, Daddy Pig. Nice and dry.
Oh,
The rain is coming in the house. The floor is getting wet.
Oh dear. What can we do, Daddy Pig?
don't worry.
Daddy Pig is using a bucket to catch the drips.
Well done, Daddy Pig.
Easy as pie. What?
Quick, find something else to catch the water.
Well done, Peppa.
Easy as pie. Mummy, the thunderbags are very loud.
It's okay, children. Don't be frightened.
Let's count between each flash and bang.
The higher we can count, the further away the thunderstorm is.
1, 2, 3.
That's 3.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's 5. The thunderstorm is going away.
The thunderstorm is over.
Hooray!
The thunderstorm has filled the garden with muddy puddles. Peppa loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Everyone loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles.
I love thunderstorms. They make muddy puddles. Splish, splash, splosh, splish.
Daddy Pig is taking the family for a drive in the country.
Come on. Is everybody ready?
Ready?
Yes, Daddy Pig, we're ready. But the car isn't ready. Look how messy it is.
Oh, it's not too bad. You should see how messy it is inside.
Naughty, messy Daddy.
Naughty, messy Daddy.
Look at all this rubbish. Newspapers,
They're mine.
sweets,
They're mine.
Mr. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Grrr.
We must clean the car before we go for a drive.
Oh, right you are, Mummy Pig.
Mummy, can we help to clean the car?
Yes, if you want to.
Hooray!
Daddy Pig has some warm, soapy water to wash the car. Daddy Pig is washing the roof. Mummy Pig is washing the bonnet. Peppa is washing the doors. George wants to wash the windows. But he is too little.
Poor George. Let me help you.
Oh dear, George has dropped his sponge in a muddy puddle.
George, you're making the car all muddy again. I will wash the mud off.
Peppa, don't use the muddy water.
Oh dear, Peppa has thrown the muddy water all over the car.
Oh.
Never mind. We can use the garden hose to clean it off.
Yes, yes. Can I hold the hose?
Peppa holds the hose. And Daddy Pig turns on the water.
Where's the water?
No! Peppa, stop!
Sorry, Mummy. Oh.
Ah! Daddy Pig, please turn off the water.
Oh! No need to panic.
Oh dear, everyone is wet.
At least the car has been washed.
We've all been washed.
You go and dry yourselves while I polish the car.
See you later.
See you later.
Daddy Pig is polishing the car so well he can see his face in it. What a funny face. Oh, more funny faces. It's Peppa and George. And Mummy Pig.
What a lovely, shiny car.
Yes, I am a bit of an expert at these things.
Come on, I'll drive today.
Is everybody ready?
Ready?
Then let's go!
I hope you will all keep this car clean today.
Yes, Mummy Pig.
Yes, Mummy Pig.
Ah! Mummy, now you've made the car all muddy again.
Naughty Mummy.
Naughty, messy Mummy.
Granny Pig and Grandpa Pig's house for lunch.
Granny Pig! Granny Pig!
Hello, my little ones. Would you like to pick some vegetables from the garden for lunch?
Yes, please. Grandpa Pig! Papa Egg!
Hello, Peppa, George.
This is Grandpa Pig's vegetable garden. He has grown all these vegetables himself.
Grrr!
What's this?
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur? Ho, 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 ho. Let's choose some vegetables for lunch. Peppa, do you like tomatoes?
Yes, Grandpa Pig.
George, do you like tomatoes?
No. George does not like tomatoes.
Oh dear. Do you both like lettuce?
Yes, Grandpa Pig. No. George does not like lettuce.
Oh dear. I must have something that George likes. Do you like cucumber?
Yuck.
George does not like cucumbers, and he does not like lettuce, and he does not like tomatoes.
Well, George, what vegetable do you like?
Chocolate cake. Silly George. Chocolate cake isn't a vegetable.
Maybe George will like the vegetables when they're made into a lovely salad.
Oh, lovely fresh tomatoes, lettuce and cucumber. First, we have to wash them.
Peppa and George help Granny Pig wash the vegetables.
Maybe that's enough washing.
Granny Pig has made the tomatoes, lettuce and cucumber into a salad.
Grandpa Pig, can you call everyone to lunch?
Lunch!
Granny Pig has made pizza for lunch.
And here's some salad, made with Grandpa's tomatoes, lettuce and cucumber.
Tuck in, everyone.
George has eaten his pizza, but George does not like the tomatoes, or the lettuce, or the cucumber.
Oh, dear, George, don't you like the salad?
No.
George, just try a little bit of this lovely tomato.
Yuck.
George, this is cucumber. Grandpa Pig grew it in his garden.
Try a piece of lettuce, George. It's yummy.
Oh, now, George. Look what I'm doing. Now it's a dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Grrr.
George loves dinosaurs. George is eating the tomatoes, lettuce and cucumber.
Well done, George.
Would you like some more, George?
Full.
George, are you too full to eat any more tomatoes, lettuce or cucumber?
George is too full to eat any more.
George, are you too full to eat anything more?
George is too full to eat anything more.
Oh, well. Then you won't want any of this chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake!
My word! George seems to have got his appetite back.
I love camping. We're here. Peppa, George, this is the tent I had when I was a little boy.
Daddy, how are you going to make that into a tent?
Don't worry, Peppa. I'm an expert at camping. Mummy Pig, put the tent on the poles, please. That's it. Easy as pie. Oh.
Do these pegs do anything?
Of course. I forgot about the pegs.
The pegs hold the tent up.
There.
The tent is a bit little.
It was big enough for me when I was a boy, but it does look a bit small now.
That's because you've grown a bit since you were a boy, Daddy Pig.
And your tummy has grown the most of all.
Oh, talking of tummies, we should cook supper.
Yes.
First, we have to collect sticks to make a fire.
Yippee!
Peppa and George are helping Daddy Pig collect sticks for the campfire.
George, I'll pick up the sticks and you can carry them. Collecting sticks is fun.
Good. That's enough sticks. That's a splendid campfire. Now I'll light it.
Here are the matches.
Oh, we don't need matches.
Daddy, how can you light it without matches?
I'm going to make fire the old way by simply rubbing these two sticks together.
Daddy Pig is rubbing the two sticks together to light the campfire.
Where is the fire, Daddy?
Nearly there.
Hooray!
Easy as pie.
Now we can heat up the tomato soup.
Ah, listen to the sounds of nature.
What is that sound?
That is the sound of crickets chirping.
What is that?
That's an owl. Look, there it is.
Wow! And what's that noise?
Oh, I'm not sure.
It's Daddy's tummy.
My tummy rumbling is one of the best sounds of nature. It means it's time to eat.
I love tomato soup.
So do I.
Oh, there's another one of Daddy Pig's sounds of nature.
What?
Come on, children, into the tent. It's bedtime.
We won't all fit in. The tent is too little.
It will be fine. In you go. Move further in, Mummy Pig.
Daddy, you're too big for the tent.
Never mind. I'd rather sleep outside anyway.
Good night, Daddy Pig.
Good night, Daddy. Night-night.
Good night, everyone.
Mummy Pig, Peppa and George are sleeping in the tent. Daddy Pig is sleeping outside, under the stars.
Ah, I love camping. Sleeping in the open air with the stars above me. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
It is morning.
Daddy, it was lovely and cosy in the tent. Oh, where's Daddy?
Daddy Pig has gone.
Poor Daddy Pig. He must have been cold and wet. And now where is he? What's that sound?
It sounds like snoring. Daddy Pig!
What?
Daddy, you're safe!
Of course I'm safe. I'm an expert at camping. I slept in the car.
Silly Daddy.
I love camping.
Night time. Peppa and George are going to bed.
Good night, Peppa and George.
Mummy, Daddy,
Yes, Peppa?
I'm not sleepy. Can I have a story?
But maybe George is sleepy and doesn't want a story.
George, do you want a story? Say yes.
All right, I will tell you just one story.
If Daddy Pig tells you a story, you must both promise to go to sleep.
We promise.
I think I'll tell you the story of the Sleepy Princess.
Is it a good story? It sounds a bit boring.
It's not boring. It's very good.
Is there a little princess in it?
Peppa, if you keep talking, Daddy Pig can't start the story.
Sorry, Mummy. Is there a little princess in the story, Daddy?
Oh, yes, there is a little princess in it. The Sleepy Princess. Once upon a time, in a castle, there lived a little princess, and she was called the Sleepy Princess.
Daddy, why was she called that?
I'll get to that later.
Was the Sleepy Princess pretty?
Yes, she was very pretty. She loved looking at herself in the mirror.
I am so pretty. Who else was living at the castle?
Well...
The others in the castle were the small prince, Queen Mummy, and King Daddy.
That's right. They were all living there as well.
Did King Daddy have a big tummy?
Of course not. He was very handsome. Like me. Anyway, there was also a dragon.
Dinosaur!
A dinosaur? Oh, yes. It wasn't a dragon. It was a dinosaur. Living outside was a huge, fierce dinosaur.
Oh dear, maybe the dinosaur wasn't quite that fierce, Daddy Pig.
Sorry, George. No, the dinosaur was very gentle. It ate lots of grass.
Daddy Pig!
Oh, sorry. I was being the dinosaur.
Daddy, why is the princess called the Sleepy Princess?
I'm coming to that. You see, the sun set, then the stars and moon came out, and everyone got very sleepy. But the most sleepy of all was the Sleepy Princess. Peppa, are you sleepy?
No, Daddy. I am not sleepy at all.
But somebody is.
George, wake up. You'll miss the end of the story.
Well, Peppa might not be sleepy, but the Sleepy Princess certainly was. Looking at herself all day in the mirror had completely worn her out. Let's carry you to bed. Good night. The Sleepy Princess was so sleepy, she had fallen fast asleep.
Thank you for that story, King Daddy.
You're welcome, Queen Mummy.
And our little prince and princess enjoyed it too.
George are visiting Granny Pig and Grandpa Pig.
Granny Pig! Granky Pig!
Hello, my little ones. Before you come in the house, you must take off your muddy boots.
Yes, Granny.
Peppa, George, look what I've made. Little curtains.
Ooh.
What are the little curtains for, Granny?
It's a surprise. Do you want to see what Grandpa Pig has made for you in the garden?
Yes, please. Grandpa Pig! Papa Egg!
Hello, Peppa, George. Look what I've made for you. A tree house.
A tree house? For George and me?
And the little curtains are for your tree house.
Hooray!
Peppa and George love their treehouse.
Thank you, Granny Pig. Thank you, Grandpa Pig.
Who wants to go inside first?
Me!
In you go, then.
Before I go in my tree house, I must take off my muddy boots. I'm in my tree house. I'm in my tree house.
George, would you like to go in the treehouse too?
Yes? Who is it?
A young pig named George would like to pay a visit. Can he come in?
As long as he takes off his muddy boots.
George, take your boots off, then you can visit Peppa in the treehouse.
Who is it? George? Yes, who is it?
It's Mummy Pig. Have you room for any more visitors?
You have to say the secret words. Then you can come into our house.
I see. And what are the secret words?
I have to whisper them to you. The secret words are Daddy's big tummy.
I see.
Say the secret words.
Daddy's big tummy.
That's right. Daddy's big tummy.
I think those are silly secret words.
Mummy, before you come in our house, you must take off your boots.
Of course.
There's room for Daddy too. Say the secret words, Daddy.
Can I have different secret words, please?
No.
Oh, all right. Daddy's big tummy.
That's right. You can come in now, Daddy. Take your boots off.
I don't think I can fit through the door.
That's because your tummy's too big.
I know. Daddy Pig can climb in through the top.
Peppa, George, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig are all in the treehouse.
Granny, I love our treehouse. I don't want to ever come out.
That's nice, Peppa. But are you sure you don't want to visit me in my house?
No, thank you, Granny.
In that case, Grandpa Pig and I will just have to eat my homemade cookies all by ourselves.
Cookies! Granny Pig!
Here are my homemade cookies. But if you want to come in, you have to say the secret words.
That's easy. Daddy's big tummy.
That's right.
Well, I still think that those are very silly secret words.
Peppa and George are having a fancy dress party. All their friends are invited. Peppa is dressed as a fairy princess. And George is dressed as a dinosaur.
Grrr, dinosaur.
Here are Peppa's friends, Candy Cat, Suzy Sheep, Danny Dog, Rebecca Rabbit and Pedro Pony. Suzy is wearing her nurse's costume.
Hello, Suzy.
Hello, Mr. Pig.
I'm glad the nurse has arrived. Have you just come from the hospital?
I'm not a real nurse. It's just pretend.
Very good. My. Who have we here?
I'm a pirate. Shiver me timbers. Meow. I'm a witch. I can turn you into a frog.
Nay.
I'm a clown.
That's funny. And what are you, Rebecca Rabbit?
I'm a carrot.
Fantastic! Come in. There's a fairy princess and a dinosaur waiting to meet you.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Peppa. Hello, Suzy. I'm Princess Peppa. You must bow when you speak to me. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm Nurse Suzy. Open wide and say ah. Ah.
Nay.
I'm a clown. Do something funny. Rebecca, why are you dressed as a carrot? I like carrots. Dinosaur. A scary dinosaur.
Peppa is admiring herself in the mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? You are Peppa. Meow. Hello, Peppa. Hello, I'm a little fairy princess. I'm a witch. Meow. And I've got a magic wand. I've got a magic wand too. I can turn you into a frog. And I'll turn you into a frog. Dinosaur.
Oh dear, George is scared of his own reflection.
Oh, silly George. Look, it's you in the mirror. Children, it's time to decide who has the best fancy dress costume.
We need a judge.
Me!
As it's Peppa's party, maybe she should be the judge.
I'm the judge. Daddy, what is a judge?
The judge decides who has the best costume.
Oh, goody!
Peppa is going to choose who has the best costume.
Suzy, can I see your costume, please? I'm Nurse Suzy. I make people better. Very good, Nurse Suzy. Now, Danny. I'm a pirate. Shiver me timbers. Now, Candy. Meow. I'm a witch. I can turn you into a frog. Well, I'm a fairy princess and I can turn you into a frog.
Children.
Sorry, Mummy.
Who's next?
I'm a clown. That's funny. And Rebecca? I'm a carrot. Lovely. And my little brother George is a scary dinosaur. Everyone's costume is very good. Hooray!
Now you say who the winner is.
Oh, yes. And the winner is... me.
Oh!
Peppa, you can't pick yourself. You're the judge.
Oh, can't I?
You have to pick another winner.
OK. The carrot wins. Hooray! Thank you.
Peppa loves fancy dress parties. Everyone loves fancy dress parties. Going to the museum.
Daddy, what is a museum?
It's a place full of interesting things that are very old.
Older than you?
Yes, even older than me.
Ooh, really old.
There's one room full of things that belong to kings and queens from long ago.
I want to see the King and Queen's room.
And there's another room with a real dinosaur.
Wow! Dinosaur!
Hello, Mummy Pig.
Hello, Miss Rabbit.
How many tickets, please?
2 adults and 2 children.
Dinosaur!
And a dinosaur.
Peppa wants to see the room full of things that belong to kings and queens from long ago.
Wow! Dinosaur?
But George wants to see the real dinosaur.
Don't worry, George. We will see the dinosaur next. Peppa, these are all the things that the Queen had a long time ago. This is the Queen's special chair. It's called a throne.
It's beautiful.
This is the Queen's dress.
It's so pretty.
Look, Peppa, this is the Queen's golden crown.
Wow! What lovely things. Mummy, where is the Queen's television?
They didn't have television then.
No television? But they did have computers.
No, they didn't have computers either.
What did they do all day? Mummy, if I was the Queen, I would eat as much cake as I wanted.
Peppa imagines being a queen.
Delicious.
Is there anything else you would care for, Queen Peppa?
Yes, more cake, please.
Of course.
Come on, everyone.
Coming, Daddy. Daddy, I'm Queen Peppa. You must bow when you speak to me.
Oh, I'm most terribly sorry, Your Royal Highness.
And what do you do?
I'm your daddy.
That must be very interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting.
And what room is this?
This is the dinosaur room.
The dinosaur room? George, this is the dinosaur room. Dinosaur! Where is the dinosaur?
He's somewhere in the room.
I can't see him. He must be very small.
Actually, Peppa, he's very big.
Wow!
These are the bones of a real dinosaur.
Dinosaur!
George imagines being a big dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur!
The dinosaur room is George's favourite room.
My favourite room is the King and Queen's room.
And it looks as if Daddy Pig is already in his favourite room.
Which room is that, Mummy?
The room with the cakes in.
Daddy Pig's favourite room is the museum cafe.
Come on, tuck in.
Oh, yes. This is a very nice room.
It is a very hot day.
What a lovely hot day.
Peppa and George are wearing their boots. They are going to jump in muddy puddles.
I love muddy puddles. Oh.
Oh dear, the sun is so hot that the puddles have dried up.
Mummy, Daddy, the puddles are all dry and we can't jump in them.
Never mind, Peppa. It's so sunny you can play in the paddling pool instead.
Yes, the paddling pool.
First, you have to change into your swimming costumes.
Yes, Mummy.
Peppa and George are wearing their swimming costumes. Mummy Pig is wearing her swimming costume. And Daddy Pig is wearing his swimming costume.
Because it's so hot, you need sun cream.
Yuck! So oily and yucky. Yuck!
Oh, what a fuss about nothing.
Yes, we all need sun cream today.
Oh. Come on, George. Let's get some air into this paddling pool.
Daddy Pig is pumping up the paddling pool.
Easy as pie.
Peppa holds the hose. And Mummy Pig turns on the water.
Where's the water?
Peppa and George love their paddling pool.
Ice cream! Ice cream!
Miss Rabbit, the ice cream lady.
Ice cream!
On very hot days, Miss Rabbit sells ice cream.
Mummy, Daddy, can George and I have an ice cream, please?
Oh, well, I suppose it is an especially hot day.
Hooray!
Please, can I have one as well?
Everyone likes ice cream.
Hello, Mummy Pig, Peppa and George.
Hello, Miss Rabbit.
What ice creams would you like?
Can I have a cone, please, Miss Rabbit?
Of course you may, Peppa.
Thank you.
The same for me, and one for Daddy Pig, please.
And what would young Mr. George like?
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur?
Silly George. He always says dinosaur for everything.
Well, it just so happens that I do have a dinosaur-shaped ice lolly.
Dinosaur. Grrr.
George, you should eat your ice lolly before it melts.
Dinosaur.
George loves his dinosaur ice lolly so much he doesn't want to eat it.
Thank you, Miss Rabbit.
Enjoy the weather.
George, I really think you should eat your ice lolly before it melts and falls on the ground.
Oh dear, George's dinosaur ice lolly has melted and fallen on the ground.
Never mind, George. You can share Daddy's ice cream. I'm sure he won't mind.
It is so warm, Daddy Pig has fallen asleep.
Daddy Pig does look hot.
Let's dip water on Daddy to cool him down.
Good idea, Peppa.
Whoa! What happened?
You were all red and hot, Daddy Pig.
So we tip water on you.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Peppa.
Look, the puddles are back. Quick, George, let's get our boots.
Peppa and George are wearing their boots. Peppa and George love the hot day, but most of all, they love jumping up and down in puddles. They are visiting Uncle Pig and Auntie Pig and Cousin Chloe.
I expect Uncle Pig will fall asleep after lunch like he always does.
Daddy Pig, you shouldn't say such things about your own brother, especially in front of the children.
But it's true. Uncle Pig always eats too much lunch and falls asleep, snoring loudly, like this. Peppa, George, forget what I just said about Uncle Pig.
OK, Daddy.
Peppa and her family have arrived at Uncle Pig and Auntie Pig's house.
Hello, Auntie Pig and Uncle Pig.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, big brother.
Uncle Pig is Daddy Pig's brother. Chloe Pig is Peppa and George's cousin.
Hello, Chloe. Hello, Peppa. Hello, George. I want to show you something. Wait for us! This is my new puppet theatre. My daddy made it for me. Wow! I've made 2 puppets already. This one is called Chloe. Hello, I am Chloe Pig. And this one is my daddy, Uncle Pig. Hello, Peppa. I am Uncle Pig. Chloe, can me and George make puppets too? Yes.
Chloe paints the puppet's eyes.
Can I do the mouth? OK. My name is Peppa. George, what puppet would you like to make? Dinosaur. A dinosaur? George always says dinosaur for everything. OK, a scary dinosaur puppet.
Chloe is making George a dinosaur puppet.
It needs pointy teeth. There, a scary dinosaur.
Lunchtime, everyone.
Coming. After lunch, we'll do a puppet show. Hooray!
Auntie Pig has made spaghetti for lunch.
This spaghetti is delicious.
Best spaghetti ever.
You can tell you 2 are brothers.
Alike in every way.
What do you mean?
We are completely different.
Peppa, George and I are going to do a puppet show.
Fantastic. Call us when you're ready.
See you later.
A puppet show? That sounds fun. have I got time for some more spaghetti?
Could I have some more too? The puppet show is about to begin.
Hello, my name is Chloe.
And I am Peppa. Grrr. Ah! It's a dinosaur!
A scary dinosaur. Eek!
Oh, I say, that's very good.
Bravo!
I am Uncle Pig.
Hello, Uncle Pig.
Hello, Peppa. Ho, ho, ho.
It looks just like you.
I think they've made my tummy a bit big.
Ho, ho. I did enjoy my lunch.
Uncle Pig, are you going to fall asleep and snore like you always do?
What do you mean?
Daddy says you always fall asleep and snore loudly, like this.
Ho, ho. Your daddy's right. I do snore like this.
Daddy Pig, you shouldn't have said those things about Uncle Pig.
I don't think Daddy Pig or Uncle Pig can hear you.
Daddy Pig and Uncle Pig have fallen asleep.
You can tell they are brothers.
Did they? What happened?
Has the puppet show started yet?
Mummy Pig is watching a Keep Fit programme on television.
3 and 4 and come on now, that's right. Bend it, stretch it, bend it, stretch it.
I love watching telly. What's this, Mummy Pig?
It's a programme about doing exercises to keep fit.
Thank goodness I don't have to exercise. I'm naturally fit.
You don't look very fit, Daddy. Your tummy is a bit big.
I'm very fit. I'll show you. What shall I do first?
Touch your toes like this.
Easy.
Daddy, stop pretending that you can't touch your toes.
I'm not pretending, Peppa.
Daddy Pig really cannot touch his toes.
Oh dear, Daddy. That's not very good.
Maybe I should do a bit of exercise.
Yes, Daddy.
And I will start tomorrow.
Daddy Pig, you have to start exercising now.
Oh.
Don't worry, Daddy. I will help you.
Oh, all right. Peppa, you're in charge of getting me fit. What should I do first?
First, you must do some press-ups.
Easy.
1, 2.
There.
Very good, Daddy. Now I want you to do 100.
100?
Yes.
Come on, children. Help me make lunch.
I'll help as well.
No, Daddy. You've got 100 press-ups to do.
Oh. 1, 2, 3.
Mummy Pig, Peppa and George are in the kitchen making lunch.
6.
Daddy Pig is still doing his press-ups.
8.
Daddy is doing very well.
10.
Yes.
11.
I do hope he's not overdoing
12.
it.
I'll go and see.
13. 14. 15. 16. 17.
Daddy Pig! You're cheating! You should be doing press-ups.
Oh, there was something interesting on the TV.
Naughty Daddy.
Maybe Daddy will have more success with my old exercise bike.
Aha, this looks like fun. I'll be able to cycle and watch TV at the same time. It's impossible. This bike is too noisy. I can't hear the TV.
You've got to get fit somehow.
I know. You can use my bicycle.
Yes, and then you'll get some fresh air as well.
Daddy Pig is going to ride on Peppa's little bicycle.
Daddy, these are the pedals, these are the brakes, and this is the bell.
Yes, thank you, Peppa. I know. Bye-bye. Easy as pie.
Getting fit is quite hard work.
Now I can get fit without having to pedal.
Daddy Pig is going very fast.
Oh, maybe I'd better slow down. The brakes aren't strong enough. Help! Whoa!
Daddy Pig has been gone for a long time.
Mummy, where can Daddy be?
Don't worry, Peppa. Daddy must be really enjoying himself to be away for so long.
Daddy! Where have you been?
I whizzed all the way down the hill. Then I had to push the bike all the way back up again.
Oh, poor Daddy Pig.
Well, at least I've done my exercise.
Yes, for today.
What do you mean?
You'll have to do some more exercise tomorrow.
What?
Daddy, to get fit, you have to exercise every day.
Oh, no.
But don't worry, Daddy. I'll make sure you do it.
Yes, I know you will.
Peppa and George are in their bedroom playing with their toys.
George, let's play dollies and dinosaurs. What is that? It looks like a horrible monster. Dinosaur. Ah! It's a dinosaur. Help! 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 Help!
Daddy Pig is in the sitting room reading his newspaper. Mummy Pig is reading her book.
What are they doing?
Help! Help!
Peppa! George! What's going on? What's all this noise? Whoa! Help! Oh! Oh!
What on earth is going on? What a lot of noise! And look at all this mess on the floor. Someone could trip over and hurt themselves.
Someone did trip over and hurt themselves.
Oh dear, poor Daddy Pig. Come on, children, let's do a bit of tidying up.
But, Mummy, we're playing dollies and dinosaurs.
You can play again when you've tidied up.
But it's all George's mess.
Is it really? So this must be one of George's lovely dresses.
No. Or maybe some of the mess is mine.
Right. I'll help George tidy, and Mummy Pig can help Peppa.
We can have a race. Girls against boys.
Good idea. Let's see who can tidy up first. Ready, steady, go! We're winning.
No, you're not. There. Oh, what's this? Teddy, I've been looking for you.
Quick, Peppa, put Teddy in your toy basket.
There. Now these books. Lovely.
What do we have here?
Dinosaur.
That's right. It's a dinosaur book.
It's George's pop-up dinosaur book.
This is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's right. Oh, this is a Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
Yes. And this is a Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Well done, George.
George loves dinosaurs.
Daddy, George, you've stopped tidying up. You'll lose the race.
Oh, yes, the race. Come on, George, put this back on the bookshelf.
Daddy, you're very slow at tidying up. Mummy and I are going to win.
No, we're going to win. We win.
No, we win.
We all win. Look how tidy the room is.
Hooray!
What a tidy room.
Well done, everyone.
Mummy, now that we've tidied our room, can we play dollies and dinosaurs again?
Yes, you can carry on with your game now.
Yippee! Where are my dolls? Where's Mr. Dinosaur? Here they are. Grrr. Dinosaur. Ah!
Oh dear, the room is untidy again.
Oh.
Well, at least it was tidy for a bit.
Peppa and George are at the playground with their friends. Candy Cat and Pedro Pony are on the climbing frame.
No.
Meow.
Suzy Sheep, Danny Dog and Rebecca Rabbit are playing on the slide.
Wee. Wee.
Peppa is playing on the swing.
Mummy, push me, please.
Are you ready?
Yes, I want to go really high. Whee! Hiya, Mummy. Whee!
George wants to play on the swing.
Now it's your turn, George.
Hold tight.
I want to push George.
Push George gently, Peppa.
Yes, Mummy. Hold tight, George. Whee!
Oh dear, Peppa has pushed George too high. George does not like being up high.
Peppa, you know George is a bit scared of heights.
Sorry, George. Let's play on the climbing frame. Hello, Suzy. Hello, Danny. Hello, Peppa. Whee! You were doing it all wrong. This is the proper way to swing across. Stand back. Ready, steady, go! Whee! Look at me! I'm flying like a bird. Oh, I can't get out.
Peppa is stuck in the tyre.
It's not funny.
Well, it does look a bit funny. We'll have to pull you out.
Peppa's friends are helping to free her.
Hooray! Thank you, everyone.
George, do you want to play on the climbing frame?
The climbing frame is quite high. George does not like being up high.
Sorry, George. Let's play on the slide.
Yes, the slide. Yippee!
Peppa loves the slide. Everyone loves the slide.
Mummy, Daddy, look at me. Ready, steady, go! Whee! Whee! Meow. Whee! Whee! Whee!
George wants to play on the slide.
Are you sure, George? It is a bit high. All right, I'll help you up the steps.
Oh dear, it is a bit too high for George.
Don't worry, George. I'll slide down with you.
Daddy, you're too big to go down the slide.
Don't be silly, Peppa. I'm not too big. Stand back. Ready? Steady, go!
Daddy Pig is stuck.
It's not funny.
It looks very funny, Daddy.
I suppose it is a bit funny.
We'll have to push you down.
Hey.
Ooh.
Whee! Daddy's tummy is just like a bouncy castle.
George loves bouncing on Daddy's tummy. George isn't afraid of heights anymore. Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig have a new picture of Peppa and George.
We should put this lovely new picture on the wall.
Leave it to me. I am the DIY expert of the house.
Are you sure you can do it?
Of course. I'll just put a nail in the wall and hang the picture on it.
Very good. I'm just off to visit Granny and Grandpa Pig. I'll see you later. And please don't make a mess.
Mess?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Daddy, can we help put up the picture?
You can watch, and then you'll learn how to do it properly. First, I need a tape measure. And a pencil. That is where I'm going to put the nail.
Don't break the wall, Daddy.
Now I need a hammer and a nail. Stand back, children, and watch a craftsman at work.
Daddy Pig is going to knock the nail into the wall.
Don't break the wall, Daddy.
Don't be silly, Peppa. Easy as pie. Oh, it's not meant to do that.
Daddy Pig has made a big crack in the wall.
Oh, Daddy, you've broken the wall.
It's just a tiny crack. The picture will hide it. There.
I can still see the crack, Daddy.
Yes. I'll just take the nail out and fill in the crack.
Don't make a mess, Daddy.
Oh, don't be silly, Peppa. Oh, it's coming out. Whoa!
Oh, Daddy. Now you really have broken the wall. Do you think Mummy will notice?
Yes, I think she might.
Quick, George.
What are they doing?
Daddy, we can see you.
Daddy Pig has to mend the wall before Mummy Pig comes home.
Brick, please.
First, Daddy Pig fills the hole with bricks.
There.
Next, Daddy Pig puts plaster over the bricks.
Easy as pie.
Then Daddy Pig paints the wall.
Good as new.
The wall is mended.
Hooray!
But look at all the mess they have made.
Goodness me. We'd better clean up before Mummy comes back.
First, Daddy Pig quickly washes Peppa and George. Then Peppa vacuums the floor. And Daddy Pig tidies up the tools.
Mummy!
Mummy Pig is home.
Mummy! Mummy's here.
Quick, pretend nothing has happened.
Hello.
Hello.
What have you been doing?
Oh, nothing.
Yes, I can see you've been doing nothing. I thought you were going to put the picture up.
In all the excitement, Daddy Pig has forgotten to put the picture up.
Oh.
Well, I'm no expert, but I'm sure it's quite easy.
There.
Yes, that did look quite easy.
But when you did it, Daddy, it looked really hard.
Shush, Peppa, don't tell anyone.
Are going to the beach. Peppa and George love going to the beach.
What a lot of stuff. We must be careful not to forget anything when we go.
Sunshade, beach bag, towels, buckets and spades, and a spotty ball.
Good. Now, before you start playing, you need some sun cream on.
The sun is very hot, so Peppa and George have to have sun cream on.
Let's try out this spotty ball. It seems to work.
What a great spotty ball.
George, you throw the ball and I will catch it. George, catch!
Oh dear, George is too little to catch the ball.
Never mind, George. would you and Peppa like to have a paddle in the sea?
Yes, please, Daddy.
Let's put your water wings on. There we go. You look very smart in your water wings, George.
My turn, my turn.
Good. Now we can play in the water.
Hooray!
Is the water cold?
It's lovely and warm. Steady on.
You started it, Daddy Pig.
Maybe that's enough splashing.
Whee! Daddy, I love being at the beach.
Peppa and George love the beach. Everyone loves the beach.
Peppa, George, would you like to play with your buckets and spades?
Yes, please, Mummy. Daddy, can we bury you in the sand?
Well...
Please, Daddy.
Oh, all right.
Yippee!
Peppa and George are burying Daddy Pig in the sand.
Steady on.
There.
Now you can't escape.
My head is getting a bit hot. Can I have my straw hat?
Well, if you say please.
Please, can I have my straw hat?
Yes, you may, Daddy.
That's nice. Oh, maybe I'll just have a little sleep.
George, let's make sandcastles.
Peppa and George are making sand castles.
First we put sand in the buckets, like this. We turn the buckets upside down and tap them. And lift the bucket up. Hey, presto!
A sand castle.
Hey, presto!
Another sand castle.
Peppa, George, home time. Don't leave any stuff behind. Let's check that we haven't forgotten anything.
Towels, beach bag, sunshade, and the spotty ball. That's everything.
I'm sure we've forgotten something. Of course, we forgot the hat.
Daddy! We forgot Daddy!
Oh, yes, we forgot Daddy Pig.
What?
Daddy, we almost left you behind. But George remembered you.
Well, I'm glad George remembered me.